We have geraniums and a barometer that reads 30.09. You can't see it, can you? So that means that we are in South Venice. And up before the sun. Should be interesting. Let's see how many things Rex chases this morning. High barometer usually means low thermometer. And it is just warm enough here that we are not frosty. But I think there are some frosty spots out there. 6 a.m., close to 6 a.m. temperature, 36 degrees in New Bedford, some of the coldest weather in all of New England. Actually, if you look at 3,300 feet at Mount Washington, it's warmer than New Bedford. So there's warm air advection at upper levels of the atmosphere, but the radar is a little dirty this morning. Some specks of precipitation trying to come out of the sky. There's a warm front that's coming at us, but if a warm front goes backwards, it's a cold front. And that's kind of what the guidance is showing now. National Weather Service map here. So, Rex, you just missed a rabbit. Rex, let's go in the backyard. The wind is coming in off the ocean. There's a high pressure system coming across the north side of that old Minnesota snowstorm where it's still snowing in Duluth this morning. And that's going to result in low-level cold air coming in from the east and the northeast. What kind of bird is that? Loud bird. Loud as the weatherman. That means we're in for cold weather relative to perhaps other parts of the eastern United States. The warm air trying to come at us. Another round of severe weather last night. Warm air comes up, hits that low-level cold air, goes over the top, creates clouds. I think today ends up being pretty nice. Yesterday certainly turned out beautiful. And we stay dry today, but probably only about 50 at Logan Airport, maybe 60 to 65 in Needham. So forget that 70 that we had thought maybe 48 hours ago. We had thought, right? The weather is all one community. You add up all our forecasts and divide by that many, and that's what the weather comes out to. And that system in the middle of the nation stretches all the way from Canada to the Gulf of Mexico, and it's going to get in here on, looks like now tomorrow night. And there's going to be some pretty heavy rain. It looks like that front wants to slow down with a low developing on it, sort of how we were a couple days ago. And watch the rain come in Sunday and kind of comes to a halt in eastern Maine. But it looks like some of the upslopes near the Berkshires and some of the mountains of Vermont and New Hampshire may end up with 2 inches of rain or more. Of course, the least amount of rain is going to be right here where we want it the most, our backyard, our gardens. Maybe a ½ inch of rain near Boston. Let's see what Rex is doing. And that low is going to kind of stall out, and we're going to be left with instability clouds. It's going to get colder up in the sky starting Sunday afternoon in western New England. Then it's an upper level low. Now all of a sudden, you're very cold up in the sky and warmer near the ground. That's instability, and some of the mountains will get rain and snow showers off and on, starting even Sunday afternoon and lingering several days next week. After that, it looks like another warm front trying to come at us next Thursday, Friday. Remember, every Thursday and Friday there's a warm front trying to come at us. But there's a blocking pattern, so we may end up staying in the 50s, even some 40s in spots, right into the beginning of May. We need some April showers. We've had our April flowers, but now we want May flowers. There's a joke about that. I know there is. Anyhow, going out to breakfast this morning. Going to be on Cape Cod for a little while, do some chores. Look at those daffodils. Awesome job. Yesterday in the front yard at our house, it was gorgeous. Front yard was blocked from the northeast wind we had. And I ended up finding something that made me really happy. And I had to go to the computer to learn how to pronounce what that is. You know what that is? You know how to pronounce it? Well, here we go. Also featuring Mitt, Steve, T-Rex, and I think we might even have a bumblebee in there. All right. Just keeping track of Rex. Talk to you later. Is that the ice cream truck, Rex? Did you want an ice cream? How about you? You want ice cream? Watch out for that bird of prey. What's that? The roses were hit pretty hard by that cold snap in February one day. So I'm doing some heavy pruning, but I think I may have found a praying mantis egg. There's bumblebee.
Ootheca. Ootheca.
Ootheca. Ootheca is an egg mass produced by several different groups of insects, most notably praying mantids and cockroaches. Ootheca contain many eggs without a protective outer covering. In the case of the mantis, the Ootheca can contain several hundred eggs. 100 or more babies in there. I hope they like the sun. It was in the shade a few seconds ago until I pruned around it. We get a mantis family. We'll keep you posted. It's Steve's turn to play cow. T-Rex. Don't ignore us. Tulips did not open yesterday because it was cloudy and cold. Showing themselves off today, though. The ones that are ready. Daffodils are almost gone. Time to mow the lawn. Steve, you want to eat some more grass? It's 4/20, April 20th. And we got plenty of grass. Steve, messing with the bumblebee. Once one comes out, they all want to come out. Hi, Mitt. Mitt's the slowest one, so he gets the longest leash, like no leash. It was only 1 mile, and it took 23 minutes back up to get on the Sagamore Bridge today.